Hey everyone, and welcome to week 9 in environmental science. This week we're going to be studying forests, so forest ecology and forestry. It starts with a midterm check-in. This is an ungraded survey, and it's really here to give you a chance to kind of hit pause and reflect on what you've learned so far in the class and reflect on, give me some feedback about the structure and materials within the class. Then you'll dive into the week 9 content, which is focused on chapter 9 in our textbook. So we've got learning objectives, terms to know, and then some materials to help bring to life some of the material that you're reading about in chapter 9. Our discussion this week is going to be about wildfire. This is a really important issue in the West currently. Got a bunch of resources here for you to read. I ask that you cite these resources in text when you're writing your posts. So what that means is if you write a sentence that has a statistic from a specific article, at the end of that sentence, just write the author's last name and the date. So that's an in-text citation. You can also hyperlink that and put a direct link to the article there. That's pretty easy to do in the Canvas text editor. Okay, so I want to know what concerns you about the increasing intensity of wildfire, what you think is the single biggest driver behind that increase, and what you think is the most effective strategy to address the growing issue of wildland fire. So that's due. Your initial post is due by Wednesday. Please carefully respond to your peers by the end of the day on Saturday. Make sure those responses add new information to the discussion. So don't just tell them they did a great job. This week's lab is going to be a lab where you're looking at a data set that some of my former students collected in the campus forest on the COS Weed campus. So here's a little background about the study area. So this is a mixed conifer forest, and we set up plots along the edge of the forest. Here you can see this is like a road cut here, and within the forest. So this just kind of shows you what our point-centered sampling method was like. So along those transect lines, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 points. We sampled the 4 closest trees to the points in 1, 2, 3, 4 imaginary quadrants. We wrote down the species, we recorded the distance to the trees, and we measured the diameter at breast height of the trees. We also did some understory sampling in 1 by 1 meter quadrats. You guys have worked with 1 by 1 meter quadrats to do plant sampling before, and we took some environmental measurements. We measured the light, we measured some characteristics of the soil, including texture, which you did back in week 7. So there's videos here of me explaining the methods in greater details. These are our results in this data sheet, and then this is a video of me walking through the results. So what I'm asking you to do is not go out and collect data. I'm just asking you to get to know these methods and these results and write about it. So you're going to answer these questions about the study that was done in the COS Weed Campus Forest. You'll turn that in here. And yep, all I'm looking for is the answers to those 10 questions that we were just looking at. There is a practice quiz here. This is doesn't count for any points. You can take it up to 5 times. It's about the chapter 9 material, and it's really meant to help you get ready for the graded quiz, which is worth 10 points. So that is all for the week 9 module. As always, please reach out if you have any questions.